Clause 16 is buyer's disclosures. There's a lot of information in here, nothing to fill out, so you can't screw it up, but you need to know what's in it. Okay, and we start here at line 232, goes all the way down, all these disclosures to line 299. So there's a lot of information in here. You need to be able to talk about them. So go through them, read them, understand them. All right. C is important. If you're making an offer on a home that was built before 1978, you need to be looking out for that lead-based paint disclosure. That's a separate form that you'll be filling out that you'll sign, the buyer will sign. Halima can help you with that, our transaction coordinator. But if the home was built before 1978, you definitely need to be looking for some additional paperwork that the seller will be filling out and that you'll be signing. Talks about mold, energy efficiency, how taxes are paid with prorations in the state of Florida. You got and the road maintenance agreement paragraph. Okay, well, that talks about, hey, if you're buying a house on a dirt road, and a road maintenance agreement might be required if they're getting a VA loan. It's all here and acknowledged. You got a land use disclaimer, school zones. Hey, be very careful when you're talking to your customers if schools are bad or good. That's really in the eye of the beholder. Okay, so a good school, somebody might not be a good school to somebody else. Just direct them to these different websites where they can review the school ratings. That would be my recommendation. Square footage, the buyer shouldn't rely on what realtors tell them that is the square footage. They can check the tax records and they can measure it themselves. It's up to the buyer to decide if they have a septic tank on the property or if there's a sewer and so on and so forth. All right, their disclosures are here. L talks about restrictive covenants. I don't ever recommend checking this box. You really don't want to add extra contingencies into the contract in most cases. But if you had a buyer that was really, really concerned about what the restrictive covenants might say, and they want that to be a contingency, this is where you would annotate that, box 293. And then M only has to deal with new construction. In most cases, you'll be checking 296 when you're doing a new construction deal. Part of writing the putting the contract together, they'll probably the builder's rep will go ahead and stick that warranty in the offer or in the contract, so it'll be right there. If not, if you're so inclined, you can check 297, meaning we need a copy within 5 days. And that concludes section 16 of the contract for sale and purchase.